Just getting my backpacking stuff ready. In 2 weeks, 15 days, I am doing the 100-mile wilderness in Maine with a bunch of friends. We're all committed to doing it. It's a 100-mile hike, 100-mile wilderness, 100-mile hike. Actually, it's not really a 100-mile hike. It's about 90 and change. But for social media purposes, I did 100. I just won't show my stats, right? You know, there's a big difference between 90 and 100 when it comes to social media. One says you're a grandmaster, the other one says you're just a little introduction beginner. Neither here nor there. So I've been training, you know, I've been going up my training hill, put 45 pounds in my backpack, you know, up and down, feeling good, feeling ready to take this on. So last week I'm like, you know what, I'm going to go get a lift in, I've got to strengthen myself up, and I'm out doing that rowing machine, weight machine, and as I'm doing it, I'm like, pop, what's that? I mean, I hear a pop, and it's in my back. I'm like, oh my God, this is not good. What am I supposed to do here? So first thing I do is I get dressed, get in my car, and I go home, and I go ahead and I sit on the couch because what else am I supposed to do? Well, 7 days later, I am still on the couch. Now, obviously, I got off the couch, you know, the pee and poop and eat, not particularly in that order, but you understand what I'm saying. But I'm in pain, and the pain is from my hips down to my knees. I've got like the sciatic nerve, and it's in front, which is weird, is just killing me. I am in so much pain. Well, Thursday night at 2 a.m., today's Saturday, by the way, so we're talking about 30 hours ago, I wake up and I can't move. I mean, I roll over right in my bed, pain. Roll over left, pain. Lay on my back, pain. I get out of the bed, I try to sit down on the couch, pain. Go to lie down on the hard floor, pain. Finally, I get up, I'm like, where is there no pain? And I'm like, okay, if I stand and I move just a little bit, it doesn't hurt as bad. It still hurts, but it's not that bad. So I did this for an hour, just like that. Finally, I take a hot shower, warms it up, I get to bed. I get up at 6:30 a.m. I call the doctor. Amazingly, they're open. And I'm telling him the story, and he's like, I got one appointment at 7 a.m. if you can get in here. I'm like, I am there. I drive down there, and I'm thinking, what can a doctor do about a bad back? You know, he diagnoses me, and he says, you either have a bulging disc or a herniated disc, and that's what's putting pressure on my sciatic nerve. And he said, now time will heal this. You're just going to kind of get used to it, but you're always going to kind of have to keep an eye on it. I'm like, okay, but what can I do? I'm 2 weeks out from this hike, doc. And he goes, well, we could try one thing, and that is Prednisone. I'm like, I'll try anything. I can hardly move right now. So I take this Prednisone and take it as soon as I get home. I actually had to go to the pharmacy to get it. And I would say within 2 or 3 hours of taking it, I'm starting to feel okay. Now this prednisone is a steroid anti-inflammatory, so essentially it's going to take the pressure, it's going to shrink that bulging disc and take the pressure off my spine. So about 2 or 3 hours, I'm not feeling that bad. By 4 p.m., I'm like, you know what, this is not bad at all. I went out and I was like, let me give it a try. I went out and I mowed the lawn, and I was able to do it. A couple times pulling the starter kind of hurt, but hey, I'll take it. So now I'm starting to have some hope that I might actually be able to do this hike. I've got 7 people expecting me to be at this hike, so it's not only my personal stuff, it's everyone else, right? Either way, I woke up this morning and I'm back in pain, but not as bad, just a little bit left. So I'm like, okay, maybe this medication is working. So I went up, this morning I took my medication. I'm still in a little bit of pain, but it's kind of dispersing, kind of like it did yesterday. And I'm going to go see if I can actually do a hike and do my regular activities around here and see how I feel after doing that. And that's going to give me kind of a ballpark figure if I'm going to be able to do this hike. So let me go ahead and do this training hike. It's not much. It's only 1,000 feet. A mile and a half, but it's a marker. So let's go. Well, just got to the top, 1,000 feet, fairly easy. Believe it or not, felt very little pain, just twinges here and there, some soreness, but overall I'm feeling good. Now I'm heading down. This is a little concerning because this is the jolt that comes up in the back of the spine, but things are looking good. That drug is a miracle drug. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if that guy will prescribe some for me for the trail. So I got 7 days, which is supposed to bring me to a healthy state, but I still got fears that I'm not gonna be 100% healthy, and if I do get injured in there, there's no bailouts. I mean, not being a tough guy or anything, there's literally no bailout. So I'm gonna have to continue on with the hike or head back, depending on how far I am. So, yeah, see if he'll get prescribed some for the trail. If he does that, yeah, then I'll feel good. I'll go for it. I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. I really didn't want to, not only did I want to do this hike, but I didn't want to disappoint. My brother's going. This is his first outdoor adventure. My best friend Todd, him and I do this stuff all the time, and I don't want to let those guys down. Don't want to let anyone down. So I might be slow, but I'll get it done. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Well, let me see how this goes coming down. Let me also see how I feel in the morning before I make that declaration. But so far, my chances are over 50-50 right now after this little hike.